Assalamu alaikum to all my lovely students and a very nice lovely morning. So today in your science lesson we are going to learn how to compare and list differences between living things and non-living things, or things that are dead or have never been alive. Also, I will be teaching you in this lesson how to create a checklist to define that something must do or be in order to be alive. So stay with me and we are going to have lots of fun learning about different types of living and non-living things. Let's have a look at your keywords. These words will help you classify. Classify means to put something into groups. And what groups? Living group and non-living thing group. Number 4, we have the word alive. Alive means that you are going to look for things that are living or once living. That things that are alive are the things that are living. We usually call them living things, and only living things can die, so we use the word dead for them. So let's just brainstorm and see what you have studied in your last science lesson and what do you remember? Are you alive? Think about this question for a minute before you go further. Yes, you are alive. Why are you alive? Because you are a living thing. That's why you are alive. Only living things are alive. Remember the fact. What do living things need to stay alive? Recall, if you're a living thing, what do you need to stay alive? Yes, do you need something? Try to brainstorm, try to recall. What are your needs? You all need food? Yes. Why? Because you're living. That's what you need to stay alive. You need air, you need food, and you need water to stay alive. Have a look at the next question. Do you grow? Yes, think about it. Do you grow? Of course, because you're alive, you're a living thing. And when you eat food, you drink water, you breathe, you do grow because you are living things, and only living things can do that. Think about your books and pencils. Do they grow? No. Why they don't grow? Because they are not alive. They are not living, just like you. As you are a living thing, you keep on growing. They do not grow. Have a look at the last question here. Can living things change? And why do they change? If you recall your last science lesson, we had a question about you as a baby and you as a grown-up child. If you compared yourself, you must have noticed changes in you because you are alive, you're living, so all the living things grow and change with the time. Let's have a look. Here we are. Living things grow. Animals grow from babies into adults. Seeds and plantlets grow into plants. So as you can see in the picture, all the humans, they grow from baby and until they reach adulthood. And so on. The growing process never ever stops until a human or a living thing stops living, whether it is a baby, a human baby, or it is an animal baby, or it is a plantlet, that is baby of plants, you can say. All the living things move. Animals have different ways of moving. They do not have legs to walk like us. We can move by our legs, and animals do. But plants turn towards the sun and Some of them open and close their petals at different times of the day. This is some of the movement of different plants. Living things also take nutrients. Nutrient means food and water. Whether it's animals, plants, or people, they all need food to stay alive. Plants make their food from the light of the sun, and you all prepare your food and have water in the same way, just like animals need air, food, and water to stay alive. Here we have living things reproduce. Reproduce means to make more of themselves. Animals, people, and plants. All these living things make seeds or make eggs and have babies because they are alive, and only things that are alive can reproduce or can have a baby or young. Think about some non-living things. Can they reproduce? Like your pencils can have more pencils. Can they have babies? No, because they are not alive. So, things that are living can only reproduce or have another one of themselves. Living things breathe. This is very important. Whether it's people, plants, or animals, all need air to breathe in and to breathe out. Why? Because they're alive. So I hope you're enjoying. Try to breathe in and breathe out. And then stop for a moment and try to hold your breath. Feel, is it something important that you're missing? Yes, if you cannot miss breathing. You cannot stop it. You cannot hold it because you are alive. You need to breathe. You need air in order to stay alive. Okay, now before we are going towards the end of the lesson, here is a little task for you. I want you to think about these questions. Think like a scientist, and then let's create a checklist. Imagine of some things around you. You can also collect some things, keep them in front of you, and then create a checklist. Think about these three questions. Number one, does it need food? Let's talk about this plant. Does it need food? Yes, put a check. Then consider the rock. Think the same question. Think of the same question. Does it need food? The rock needs food? No. Cross it out. Next question. Does it grow? Again, go back to your plant. Does it grow? Yes, put a tick. Then come back to the rock. Does it grow? No, because it is a non-living thing. Let's go back to the last question. Does it need water? So yes, we should water our plants. All the plants need water in order to stay alive. How about the rock? Rock needs water too? No, because it is a non-living thing. So search more things around your home and create a checklist. Share with your teacher. Have fun. I'll see you in the next lesson. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.